Welcome back to Anno 1800. Since the last time, as you might have deduced from what you're looking at, I do have done, excellent language skills here, some changes to the city. Or not really that many changes, to be honest. I've made sure that all of the important roads are now brick roads. Which meant I could remove the additional city hall and pub that I had down here that you might remember annoyed me a bit. There was also a pub down here I think I could remove because this one now goes down so that this house is covered. Other than that, I've moved the industry that you can probably remember was down here. And I moved that up to here, so I have the potato farms here now, with a couple more, 4 of them, in spare, so I can build them quickly if I need. I've prepared the mining areas. Also, this warehouse needs a road. So we have 2 iron mines, 3 iron mines, and 2 coal mines. I think I'm going to build one of each to begin with. The sheep farms, you can call them that.
We're taking every care.
They are now here, and the cloth industry is here, together with the sales. And I also moved the schnapps distilleries over here, so that we have industry away from what I guess will be downtown or something. I also added the full extent of brick factories and clay pits up here so that I get more bricks because they do produce a bit slowly, 1 per minute, and so that's 8 bricks per minute. And we're going to need a fair amount of them for the brick roads at the stage we are at now. I think that was about it for what I've done. I built a few more houses, of course, so that's... I also have done a few quests, but we're making a steady profit now. I think most of that profit is from sales. Let's see here. Income... trade ships... Well, I just started the game up again, so I'm not sure if... Where's the... I thought there was a... Because this is the trades that is being done on our island. We're making a little bit from Fartiboard, but I think we're losing more money than we're making from him since we buy steel from him. Kahina, making a bit of money from her as well. Trade, there we go, trade routes. It would be useful if it told me how much I've actually made from the route, though. Which it doesn't. So, yeah. We do have a decent amount of income. It really does help with the actor, because the
much to be thankful for.
Dramatic ones do get the rum, which is a decent plus 18 coins per house. So yeah, let's see here. I promise I'm going to make this harbor look better than this, but I'm not sure if that can be a priority for this episode. First of all, what we have to do is get up some iron industry. So we have 2 coal mines here, we have an iron mine here. So let's just build this warehouse, build this coal mine, and build this... I think we'll take this iron mine. And let's also do some decoration here while we wait for the ore. Not sure why they call it just iron and not iron ore. But while we wait for the iron ore and the coal to come in, I usually like to decorate the areas around the mines so that they... This one is new. That one is big. I know that's what she said, but Okay, I don't think I want to use that there. Let's put down a couple of these, what are they? Tanks? Okay, I can't do that because it doesn't want to adhere to my... I want the ladders to be that way. We can do some concrete flooring. Let's do that. We need a water tower. I guess we can have some crates here. There's more room there. I don't remember all of these. Yeah, that works. Oh, that's rather big. I do like the coal tower around the mines, so we'll put one of those there. I think the rest we can just fill in with some temperate grove. So we have some trees in here as well. Okay, so that's one mine. Let's do the other one as well. I think I want to do that. Use that large crane because that was actually kind of cool. Put that there. Some steel bars here. And some tanks there. Let's do some paving here. I think the area down here along the temperate grove. Let's do that along the brick wall. Makes it look a little bit more pretty. Pile driver, nah. Yeah, we can have some construction work going in here. They're trying to build water pipes into the mountain here. I mean, there's a lake somewhere up there. So, yeah. It's going to take a while before they get the water down here. Anything else I want to put down here? We do need a water tower. Put that there. Do I want to do anything behind here? I don't think so. What I would like is to finish the there's the railroad stuff. Let's have a coal tower there. We could do that because that one is actually kind of cool. If I remove this, we can do this across the road, the crane, even though this is not a railway or railroad thing, but it still looks cool. And where's the sand pile? Dirt mound, there it is. We do that there, and then finally we put that there. Nope.
How unexpected.
You are not allowed to settle anywhere because I haven't looked at what islands I want yet. Now we can have trees in the area behind here. There we go. A little bit of decoration around the mining sites. And in that time, how much? Yep, we do have enough of that. Now I need to remember the ratios here. I think it is 2 of these to 3 foundries. And this is of course going to make or generate pollution. I'm not sure where I want to build that. I suppose we can build it down here somewhere. I need to build a crossing here. If I do a blueprint of this. So if we have 2 of these like that. And then we can have a bridge across the river here. Like so. And we probably also want to have a trade union in this area here. We can have a small warehouse. Sadly, it doesn't fit along the river. We can have one here, but I don't think I want that. This is a high fire risk as well. So we definitely want to have fire stations here. I'm going to build the warehouse there. And build those as well. Have a fire station here. Now we need to go back to this level so we can get the steelworks, which are rather large. I think we'll build one there. And one there. I think that's good enough for now. And we also need another warehouse. I would also like a couple of weapon factories, but we have a severe workforce shortage now. How far does this... Okay, so I can just do this. That will help. There's a citizen quest here as well, but we'll get back to that later. This requires 50 per, so we need to get up to 100 workers. How are we doing here? We do need more fish and more beer. Let's get that malt house up and running, and let's enable this. I believe that should be... No, we actually do need another grain farm. Good. The malt house also requires workers, of course, and so does the beer brewery. But we're already up to +1. We also soon need more sausages. Does that cover? Yes, it does. Need to pay attention to the farmers as well now. Does that cover all of that as well? It does. And that puts us... We need more sausages, and that's about it for now. But we also do need more fish, as I mentioned. So let's build this one. And that should put us in the green for all of them except sausages. So we need to go up to our pig area. How many pigs are we producing? Plenty, so we can just build that. Yep. And now we have enough of everything. Good. And we almost have 100 workers, so we can build the cannon foundries as well, or weapon factories. These take 130, so we can actually have 2 of these in addition to those 2. You can either have 2 of these, no, 3 of these, or 2 of each of them if you want to produce cannons. And I do want to produce cannons because they are necessary for the ships of the line, which we are going to be producing. We also do want to have another fire station, because the fire risk up here is going to be very high, and it doesn't really help if I have oodles of fire stations. It's still going to be very high. So we'll put down 3 of them. Of course, what might be a good idea, now that I'm looking at it, would be to do... this. And then we can have a final fire station, not there, but there. And a road going down around this. It's still going to be very high, but that will help a bit. It's the explosions that I'm worried about, to be honest. Okay, so now we're producing steel beams as well. We are also producing some cannons. What might be a good idea is to... Let's see here. Nate. I think Nate sells iron. Or rather steel. He does. Where is my flagship? It's in my harbor. And yes, I know I have the map upside down, but it's just easier to work with ground force because these cliffs here, they are difficult to see when you have the map the correct way, like this. So I tend to miss them. So I just like having it this way.
Everyone.
You do you?
You are too kind.
Well, I guess we're going to get a tiger. What's this ship doing all the way up here?
Steersman.
That's not exactly very quick. It'll be nice when we get steam ships. I kind of like Nate's song. It's very soothing. No, I'm not going to transmute. I want to buy. Just get what he has. What's the citizen quest
You
here?
can't make better what's already gold.
You have to look for
Couldn't look me out, could you?
a bunch of dogs who are apparently bloodthirsty. They're usually not that hard to locate because it's just a big gang of dogs. I wish this...
Dream of wide blue
There they are.
horizons? Apply within.
Not yet. I need to empty the ship first.
You're wonderful.
And here's our tiger.
Magical.
We can just sell that because
Keen as a three-legged goat.
we also got a fabulous feed yard. Ooh, that one is nice. Let me see if I saw that. Yeah, 70% productivity on animal farms for just 20% maintenance cost. That is a really, really good item. I'm going to keep that. That's going to be very useful when we get to Endesa. So I think we have enough of the iron with what I just brought in. So I'm also going to build stuff on these islands today, I think, in this episode. And I might time-lapse that, but I think I'll do that at the end of the episode if I do that. What I do want to do is build a few more farmers' residences in the city area proper. There we go. I mean, I know this looks kind of uniform now, but it will look more interesting as we progress. I promise you that. I have a plan. Bring it back. Wait, no. Stop, stop, stop. I want to sell the tiger. Bente will keep giving us tigers, so there's no reason not to sell it. We don't need many tigers. I don't even think they're part of a set.
The Emporium Exotique doesn't open its doors to just anyone, you know.
Oh well. Okay, so that's iron production, or the steel production, up and running. Another thing that we probably should consider is getting more window production, but I think we'll wait on that just to make sure that we retain our balance. However, what we should be getting produced is sewing machines. Now, sewing machines require 1 furnace per factory currently. That said, I do have that specialist. So 1 sewing machine factory is actually going to be at 150%. And we also get advanced weapons and steam motors, and that's going to be kind of important for us because that means we are going to make quite a bit of money. So let's build this coal mine and this iron mine. And of course we can't leave this looking like that, so I'm going to have to build some decorations here. We can have the construction site here. That one is too big. That one is definitely too big. A water tower there. Some tanks there, and then the concrete floor here. This is a large area. I don't think I want another crane. One of them is definitely sufficient. Can do a cargo stack. Oh, I also only have 4 of these because I got these from the Grand Gallery apparently. Let's see. Can do that, and a sewing station. And then just fill in this with concrete paving. There we go, that's that mine done. Now for the other one. First of all, I do want to go to the railway decorations and find a coal tower, which we'll put there. Some concrete flooring here and some concrete floors here. And for this side, we'll do a construction site. So we need some sanitary pipes just for a little bit of decoration there. I want a water tower here, and how about a shed there? And then let's do some elm trees. I like those. There we go. That's another 2 mines decorated. And then we need more foundries. So the question is, how do I build them? There are 100 workers each, which is going to be interesting. This one doesn't have the school coverage. I think that's fine though, for now. How are we doing for raw materials? We need more fish, we need more schnapps, and we need more bread. So another bakery as well. How are we doing on the grain good? Fish is easy enough. And then schnapps. I think what we're going to do here is just build these 2 potato farms. And we're going to copy this. And I think just build them, but then tear down these 2. Copy and make blueprints of those. There we go. That should give us enough schnapps. Green, 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 green. Good. So all we need now is sewing machines. Want another one of these. I don't think we can fit that there. Can fit it here. And then a fire station would be beneficial. That's a good spot for a fire station, I suppose. And finally, the sewing machine factory, which is of course just too big to fit in there. I mean, I could use the insane stamp I have for sewing machine factories, but I think and feel that that might be a bit early. So that comes later, I believe. Where should I put the sewing machines, though? Let's use the area over here. I think I might actually move the steel production down here as well. Not now, but later on. So, what we need is a trade union. And a warehouse. How are we doing for wood, I wonder? Yeah, I'm going to need one more woodcutter. Without a doubt. So let's get that done as well.
I shall keep the receipt.
You do that, Eli. You do that. Okay, let's paint some trees here. There we go.
Nice day for it.
Now, do we have enough iron to start this? Let's put a Bruno Ironbright into this. It will require... It's a 1-to-1 ratio there. Yeah, we do have enough steel. So I can just build a sewing machine factory there. Why are you guys going all the way over here?
The people celebrate your leadership.
We have a town carnival, plus 40 happiness and plus 5 bonus income. That's nice. We're up to 3,000 income because of that.
I had better leave it to set.
Yes, you had better leave it to set. Now, you can actually spot what buildings are polluting and not very easily. If there's black smoke coming from the chimneys, they are pollutants, and if it's white smoke coming from the chimneys, they are not pollutants. You'd almost think they were doing a papal election here. So this one doesn't pollute because it has white smoke. These do pollute because they have very, very black smoke. And as for that, we are actually at minus 62 for vulgarity. That's from the pig industries. And minus 50 pollution from the steel. So I really want to move these off the main island, but this island has a really nice and high attractiveness because of all the nature. So one thing that we really should build on this island, if we can build it yet, I'm not sure if we can, but it's the public mooring. I don't think we can build that. I think that's artisan level. What the heck is this? That's an interesting... I've never seen that one. That's very beautiful. Where does this come from? I'm not sure if this is a player-made asset or if it's an asset from one of the DLCs. But wherever it is, it's really well done. Huh. Nice. Yeah, it would appear that we don't have it yet. Never mind, we do have it. Because that's going to make us a fair amount of money as well. Now, the only reason we build this now is for the income. Now, the tourists need to arrive before we can see how much we make from this, but I think we're going to get around 1,000 at least. And that's also a per minute thing, so it'll be added here. Now, one of the most important things when it comes to this sewing machine factory is not the fact that we're making sewing machines, it's the fact that since we have a Bruno Ironbright, every third cycle when they make a sewing machine, they also make one steam motor and one advanced weapons. And this produces one sewing machine every 20 seconds, so that means we get one advanced weapons and one steam motor every minute. Now, if we go to the harbor, we can sell these, because I don't need them yet. And they sell for 7,028, which is nice. And if we go to the construction material, we can sell these as well. We don't need them yet. And they sell for 9,644. So in essence, we are making a lot of money from Bruno Ironbright. This is a great way to make money early on if you have access to the Grand Gallery.
New orders?
Ah, I forgot about the ship here. I should have dumped up the timber. Oh well. We can make more farmers, but I'm not sure I want to make the farmers in here. I think I want to do the farmers out here because I want this island to be for these islands. I want to have farmers and workers, maybe artisans. Just thinking here. We do need to have an oil harbor down here, but we don't get the oil harbor until we have enough...
A canopy of stars, each an exclamation of joy.
Okay, whatever you say, my dear. Let's upgrade these. I think we should start upgrading some of these to artisans. Need to pay attention to these numbers.
Crisis. No other way of looking at it.
Yeah, I think I had disabled that. Crap. I haven't disabled it, have I?
I'm suddenly hot under the collar.
Well, take off your shirt then. Do we have Cape Trelawney? Well, it's not visible. Do you guys see that Oh, I'm sorry about the blue square there. So this is the New World expedition. This is the Land of Lions expedition. But the Arctic isn't showing yet, so I guess we do have Cape Trelawney then. I may have to look at the mods again. But might be too late now that this has been enabled. Ah well. Suppose we can use it for... I mean, this is a nice farm island, so I guess we can use the New World Cape Trelawney Crown Falls as a farming place or something. We won't get any oil harbors until we get to engineers. Can we make fur coats? No, we need 900 artisans for that. They're rising though. How many do we have room for currently? It doesn't tell me the correct number here because that's the maximum amount if I provide them with all wares. But they are rising. Suppose we can have one more row here. Yeah, that should take us to 900. And we can build ships of the line. And yes, I do have a mod that enables me to build flagships. But since we can build a ship of the line, I'm going to build a ship of the line right away. So we can get started with expeditions. Now, for the flagship, let's send the flagship over to Eli. To see if there's some specialists we can buy. Because now our money is in a very good... I mean, we are getting additional money from the bonus income +5. It's +5 for beer, +5 for schnapps, and +5 for rum. So there's a fair amount of this that is... Thank you, Princess Ching. That is additional money coming from that. Also, we should probably go try and pay her some money.
Fine. We'll top up the old sea chest.
Good. Let's try to give these a compliment.
Is it not forbidden?
Usually this fails with her. She's not fond of that.
You're positively positive.
Bent, on the other hand, usually works. She, even though it says medium high, usually fails.
And while we're there, why not invite me and the Horde for afternoon tea?
I could, if you want to. I'm not averse to the idea. You might be a ruthless pirate, but eventually we're going to be friends, whether you like it or not. She's just being difficult. And she doesn't know that we're going to be very good friends eventually. Not that good friends, mind you. Okay, so artisans do need church and school. They also will require a university. What I think we should do is start on this island. 875, and it seems to have stopped. Okay. New buildings have been unlocked, so that's good. Now, yeah, we'll start on that island, but first of all, we need fur coats. How large? These are not very large at all. How many of these can I put in here? 1, 2. Okay, that's inconvenient. But I can do it like that. Is that the right way? Yeah, it is. We don't need that many fur coats yet, so 2 of these is more than enough. However, what we are going to do is build a trade union. There, and we'll stick Master Craftsman Franke in here. So they are going to require iron and wool. So we need to find one more iron mine. This one should suffice. And you all know that what this means. I need to decorate this place. Let's go with another crane. And let's have a coal tower here. Could do something behind here, I suppose. Like, say, a construction site. Some copper pipes. That one is... This one we can build. There. It's good. And then... definitely. I never trust you. Oh, this is good. This is very good. And I don't need the consumerism. Usually I put the consumerism propaganda inside to get more money, but we don't need it now. Like so, and then some trees. Maybe an apple tree or two. And some elm trees. There we go.
Hide the bottle.
We also need more wool. Let's just do that. Now we're producing 12 iron per minute and we're using 8. We are producing 23 wool per minute using 18. Yeah, for most things we are looking... Either we're going even or we have an overproduction. And that's the way I want it. Oh, we need more sausage. Do we have enough pig to just add another slaughterhouse? I think we do. Yes, we do. There we go. Oh, we also need more beer. That's simple enough though. Just build that one. Yep, everything looks really nice here now. So... what was I doing? Yeah, I was going to build these with Franke. Boom. Fur dealer. It's going to be some interesting fur coats made from iron and wool. So I guess they are iron wool coats. But having to skip the cotton from the New World, we would have been skipping that anyways because you have the costume designer which replaces the cotton with wool. But I would still have to hunt furs, and furs is a bit of an annoyance because it takes up a lot of space. Yeah, shush. Let's see, artisans and fur coats. The hunting cabins. You can overlap these fairly liberally, I guess we can say. But having the option to skip them, and in addition to that, Franke also produces additional ponchos, worth clothes, and bombins, but it's not really that important because it's one every 12 cycles of each of those.
Always harder with someone at your shoulder.
So that's every 3, 6, 9, every 4th minute we get one of each of those. So it's really not that relevant for now. I did send our ship out to Eli though. And it has arrived.
Ship ready for orders.
Here, have this. So we need some specialists for... the medal winning producer is really good. But we don't need him yet. We need some specialists for our journeys. For expeditions. 30 faith. That's definitely... Faith and medicine. Nah. She's quite nice because we get additional chocolate. But we'll get her eventually. Right now I'm specifically looking for expedition people. And then we have to get Perfumier Prunella. I don't want to pay for her right now. 40 crafting and 20 medicine is nice too, though. That's a tough one. We could get rid of the tallow. And it also removes the negative attractiveness from the soap factories. Well, we'll get one of her later on. She's kind of integral. Normally I don't want to keep you guys looking at this, but currently I kind of want to have you partake in it because I'm looking for specialists for the expeditions, and it might be interesting for you guys to follow that. 35 crafting is actually quite nice, and she might be good to put in the trade union for the sewing machines. Replaces the artisans with workers. Then again, artisans, we don't really use those for many buildings, so I think we'll skip her. Chef Michel, he is really good when you want to make canned goods, since you don't have to make the goulash, which means you can skip the red pepper or paprika farms, and you also can ignore the beef, which takes a lot of space. Because it just processes pigs instead of goulash, so you can just build the... Let me see if I have this right. Canned food. Yep. Instead of goulash, which requires cattle and red peppers, you can just use pig meat and iron for the canned goods, which is a lot more simple.
Flagship at your service.
Dario is also great, but he's not what we're looking for in terms of expeditions. I'm looking for someone who gives us faith, preferably the Archbishop, or actually the Archbishop. Lady Lou, she's really good. Okay, I'm gonna buy her. And that's about what we can buy here. 45 medicine is just too good to pass up on. So we're going to go to Archibald because he sells these letters of marque, which give a decent amount of diplomacy, and he also sells telescopes. One thing we should also start looking at is what islands do we want to populate, because I do want to get the expansion influence bonus so we can get the free workforce. Preferably I do want to get it to world leader as quickly as possible. It's 300 influence investment, but it's definitely worth it. Means we can, for instance, like 200 workers. That means that, say we settle this little island here. So that's 25, 25, 25, 50, 125. Yeah, so we don't need any commuter piers on this island, and we can still mine all of the resources on the island. So that one is, I really like the bonus you get from that.
Ship constructed.
We have our first ship of the line. Okay, there's another mod that isn't working. This
Now,
should have...
Here is a vital matter of queen and country.
Yeah, let's just take that quest.
A bold new expedition.
Sunken treasures. Yeah, the mod loader doesn't seem to be working entirely as it should. The in-game one. Some of the mods doesn't seem to load properly. Not sure why.
New orders?
Selling bauxite now. Okay. Well, I'm looking for... these are nice, but I don't need it right now. I'm looking for a telescope. This one would be great, but we don't have the 232,000 required for it. This one is basically what I'm looking for because it gives 20 hunting. The navigation is nice too, of course, but it's not required. We're up to 8,000 per minute. We might be able to make that before the items turn over. I'll just pause the recording while we do that. Madame Kahina apparently bought some weapons or something of us, so that put us above the threshold. So I managed to buy this, good. And now we can go back with this to our city. And now I think that we are going to do a little time-lapse thing, because I really want to build the stuff on the island here, and so we can get some of the farmers and workers off the area down here and rather put them on the island here. So that means we're going to pop on over to a time-lapse, and I'm not going to be commenting on the time-lapse, so just enjoy the music and looking at what I do. I'm going to turn down the speed to slow down, just because I don't want too much stuff to happen while I'm doing this. And I'll see you at the other side of the time-lapse. There we go. Now we have a little village or city, district, or whatever, suburb, something. And I'm going to develop this off camera. I just wanted it done so that it's actually ready for the next episode, so that I can have this area, or start freeing out some farmers, maybe workers over here. Probably workers. I also built a town hall here just so we have a town hall available. I can fill in a couple more houses, but I also want to leave space for decorations, which is why I have these areas where there are not really anything except for empty space. But that said, I do want to fill this in. This is for the railroad. It has to come this way and go up there. Because the oil harbor is going to be somewhere down here, and it's kind of important that the railroad actually goes through, and I want to have some kind of decoration around the rail area. So with that, I think we can wrap up this episode.
Purest zephyrs raise you.
Yes, we do need more artisans before we can get to engineers, so I think that's going to be the first thing we do in the next episode, is make sure we have enough artisans and get to the engineer level. And other than that, we are making a decent profit now. I can even just take some of these steam motors and advanced weapons and put them on a ship and send that ship off to one of the AIs and sell them. That will give us a nice substantial influx of cash, in addition to the kind of insane amount of money we're already making for the level we're at now. Of course, the town carnival helps, so it's going to drop down to, I guess, 5, maybe 4,500 or something like that. But still. Oh yeah, that's one of the reasons. Visitors. 3,653. That's why we went up so dramatically in our income.
I see the same old faces whenever I come here.
So yeah, that's why I wanted to build this, because that's nice. But yes, I think we'll wrap things up here. If you do have any questions and or comments, then please do feel free to leave those in the comment section as per usual. And if not, then as I mentioned in previous episodes as well, I'm going to re-mention it here. Leaving a little emoji or something down there, that also helps with the YouTube algorithm to make the channel more visible. Anno 1800 isn't really a game that is new, so I don't expect the series to have a lot of views, but some channel interaction might help make the series visible for others and maybe bring in a couple of new people. With that, thank you all so very much for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.